So I just had my house painted, and I plan on doing videos explaining why we picked who we picked and what it is they do that made them so much different than everyone else. And I plan on doing this with pretty much contractors for every type of field work. I'll explain this to you, and I'll make lists for you so you can start to use the people I trust or the ones that I picked for my house. Now, before I tell you how I picked Matt, let me give you a great example. Here's my neighbor's home that was just recently painted, and you can see the overhangs look absolutely terrible. Matter of fact, they look so bad, I would not be surprised if the HOA sends them a letter and says, you need to paint your house, even though they just painted it. And here's a clip of my overhang, and you can see my overhang looks basically brand new. Matter of fact, it looks better than a new build. Now, instead of going through every single step of why I picked Matt, let me give you just some of the fun highlights. For example, I do not schedule the appointment. My wife does. We don't want them to know who I am. We don't want any discounts. We want to be treated like a normal homeowner so we can tell if there's someone we can trust. We also read through all the contracts. For example, this painter said, we're basically responsible for all the roof tiles they break, or I need to go hire a roofer to remove my roof tiles so they can paint the house and then hire a roofer to put them all back. That makes no sense. So of course, Matt did not have anything like that in his contract. We talked about the roof. They put their smallest guy up there and they did not break one tile and did a great job on the roof. Also, I reached out to the paint manufacturer to get the instructions on how these painters are supposed to apply the paint. And believe it or not, almost none of them follow manufacturer requirements for painting. So if the manufacturer requires you to back roll and you will only back roll if someone pays extra, that really irritates me. That's basically saying we only do the minimum requirements if you pay extra. So imagine me doing your home inspection and I say, hey, I'll actually open both eyes if you pay me extra. So in the end, Matt did a fantastic job. We were very happy with the final outcome. And I highly recommend you support local businesses. I'll do another video about why that is so important. So if you are in my area, please reach out to Matt, and I'm pretty confident he's going to take care of you the same way he took care of me.